Hi friends, it's Carolyn Zook with C Zook Stitch here, and today is Monday, September 28th. Welcome to my channel about cross stitch. I'm so glad that you're here. I am on my lunch hour. I just ran out of time this weekend to film. Saturday was really busy we had an open house that went really, really well, so fingers crossed. And then I had a bunch of errands to run, and then I ended up actually with a little bit of a migraine. I think I just didn't drink enough water. And then all day Sunday, I was preparing I'm teaching an online class through a different university than the one I work at. So I'm teaching an online class this term that started today. So I spent all day Sunday preparing for that because I left everything to the last minute. Why not? So I am here, and welcome. So you probably saw a few videos from me this week. I had a few magazine upload flip through type videos. Thank you to those of you on the World of Cross Stitch video. Somehow the music got messed up and it was playing throughout the video. So thank you to those of you who noticed that right away and alerted me to it so I could fix it and re-upload it. Yeah, so I have one more flip through to do of the Christmas Ornaments 2020 magazine. So I do need to do that. It's been on my list for a couple weeks and I just haven't had time to do it, but I will hopefully be able to get to it this week sometime. So hopefully, fingers crossed, or maybe this weekend. All right, let's get into the cross stitch. I think this will be a pretty quick video. I was going to say quick and short at the same time. Quick and short video this week. But first up, I had a new start. It was Autumn Quakers. This is by Rosewood Manor. And this I bought this as a kit through Annie's, Crazy Annie's Cross Stitch on Facebook. You can still get this. I don't know that she's necessarily selling them anymore as a kit, but you can still get it. This calls for Valdani threads, which I am using. It doesn't seem like there's a DMC. I don't see a conversion, but the Valdani threads are gorgeous. So this is what I started. I started this on the first day of fall, or autumn. And I started up here in the upper left corner. And this was also on my magazine monthly challenge chart to do the A in leaves. So our cross stick for September is leaves. And I did 2 hours for the A in leaves for A for Autumn Quaker, and then 2 hours for the V in leaves for Valdani threads. And this is how far I got. So I almost got this motif done. I thought I was done, and then I realized I forgot. There's, you see how this here has the little petals and then the center piece. Well, I forgot the petals on this. This one's matching. I just forgot to do it. But then I moved down here, and you can see the variegation in the thread. It's just gorgeous. This is stitched on the 28 count doubloon linen by Picture This Plus. And there's the needle minder that came with the kit as well. These colors are just so rich and gorgeous. And this picture the picture is beautiful, but it just doesn't do it justice to how it looks in person. So I am loving this. This will go away now until next year. This will be on my Whip Go board twice for next year. My goal by the end of 2021 for this is to get through the first 3 pages or sections, which is basically this top section here. So that's my goal on that one. So that one was really fun. Then, of course, I pulled out my temperature tree on Sunday yesterday. This is a tree of temperatures. So each branch represents a month, and each leaf on the branch represents a day of the month. And so we are in September, so we are almost done over here. Whoops, over here, this one. So we have these 3 left to go. And so this is mine. I love how these colors are so super fall, right? Like these are super fall colors. This is like upper 60s to mid 70s or so for the high. It is going to be mid 80s this week here, which I'm not really looking forward to because I love fall and the cooler temperatures. But that is where we are at. Just a few more days to fill in right here, and then I will be making the October branch right here. And we'll keep moving forward on this. So this is by Stitchy Mommy, and this is stitched on a 32 count light blue Lugana. Okay. Then I put in 4 hours on Holly Angel by Lisa Leanne Designs. This is an ornament from the Just Cross Stitch Christmas Ornaments 2018 edition. And this is what she looks like. I started her in Jolly July, and my goal is to get her done to give as a gift for Christmas this year. And this is where I got. So I got another 4 hours in her. So I've mostly finished the dress, and I got the pot done. What still needs to be done, fuzzy stuff. We use fuzzy stuff in here, needs to be done. I haven't done that yet. I'll probably wait till the end to do that. I think there's some fuzzy stuff up here. There's just little spots of fuzzy stuff or beads. I haven't done her eyes yet because I can't read the chart. The chart is quite small, even with my readers on. Well, the chart itself is fine, but when you get into that small of details, I really can't read the chart. So I'm going to have to make something up for the eyes. It almost looks like in the picture that they put beads in her eyes. I don't know if you can see that or not. So I had to figure out something to do with the eyes, and I just haven't done that yet. So there's still quite, I feel like I got a lot done. It's nice to have that purple done, but there's still quite a bit more to do. So on the other side here, there's another tree and pot, and then there's the stem to do here on both sides. I have the fuzzy stuff to fill in, the eyes to figure out, her collar here, which is fuzzy stuff, right? And there's some fuzzy stuff around the cuffs of her hands. And then she has wings. I don't like the wings here because she's called Holly Angel because they're holly leaves. I will put wings in, but I want to make them just regular white angel wings, I think. So I might use this as a template and just make them white without the veins. Or I might just kind of do a more curved angel wings like we think of wings. So I haven't figured that quite out yet, but there's still quite a ways to go to get this done. This one's taking a while. There's a lot of stitching in it, but I do like it. I like that I have her dress done. That took me a good chunk of time. So this is Holly Angel. This is stitched on 14 count light blue Aida. And she will come out in October. My goal in October is to finish her, which seems like a big goal. If I go into November, it's fine. It's fine. We have time. The lighting is super weird today. I'm sorry about that. I think it's just the time of day that I'm filming. Okay. Next up was by Whip Go piece, Hoity Toity, my first love, my first long dog love of my life. Hoity Toity by Long Dog. I started up here in the upper left corner. I started this last September or October before I was tracking time. So I got some of it done and I wasn't tracking number of hours. But this is on my Whip Go board for this year. I've only started Whip Go in July, but it's on twice. So it was called for September. So I got 10 hours, which is my Whip Go goal. I got 10 hours done on it, and I am so in love. So in love. I am stitching this on 32 count Silvery Moon Lugana, 2/2, and I love it. So I'm going to hold it back and then I'll bring it in. So this is where I got to. So when I started, I had this motif done, this corner, and I think to here done. So I got from here down done. Whoops, from here down, and then a little bit up there. So basically, I have the entire border of page 1 is done. Okay. I am using a color conversion by Jan Hicks of Jan Hicks Creates. You can find it on her website, madforyarn.com. So she's the genius behind these color conversions. And it's just, I love it so much. I do not want to put it away. But alas, I have to. I don't have to. I'm choosing to. So the border for page 1 is done. This will come out. This will be called again this year because it's on my WhipGo board twice. And then I will start in on the center work here. My goal on this is to, I bought some fray check. I'm just waiting for it to come from Amazon to put on the edges there. So I'm going to work in the center, but my goal, this is how wide it will be. My goal is to get the first 3 pages done by the end of next year, which is also pretty lofty considering I'm not even done with page 1. But I'll be curious to see how much, this is a lot of stitching in there. But isn't it gorgeous? I just love how those pinks and blues play together. I know I say it every time, but Jan is such a color genius. And I love hoity-toity. This is the first long dog that I really wanted to do. And I love the called for colors too. They're very autumnal. And I love autumn. But I love Jan's colors even more than the original. So that will go away until it's called again this year. So we'll see her again this year. And then lastly, I pulled back out Spring at Hawken Hollow by Carriage House Samplings. I am working on block 3 here with the tulips. It says the flowers appear on the earth. And I still have a ways to go. I am stitching this on 32 count Vanilla Latte by Bestitch Me. And this is where I'm at. Remember how I said, well, I'm hoping this one won't take too long because of, it's just stems and a few flowers and some words. Well, it's taking forever because there's a lot of stitching. Even in the ones that don't look like much stitching, there's a lot of stitching. And I still have quite a ways to go. There's 2 more layers on this tulip, right? 2 more layers on this tulip. I have to get that orange in on this tulip and then 2 more layers. There's the words, and then there's a bunch of little motify things, little flowers floating around. Let's see if you can see. So right here, see all these little floaty things I have to do. There's a butterfly, there's a sparkle, something. My goal is to get this done by the end of the month. It's the 28th. I don't know if that's going to happen. I mean, this is all I have to work on for the rest of the month, so that's good. I don't know if I'll get it all the way done, but if I can get it close and then just finish it up in October and then start on number 4. Whew. This is tough, you guys. It's tough. But, so that's what I've worked on this past week. It was great. It was so much fun to pull back hoity-toity. I have not pulled that out since last year when I started it. So, okay, briefly haul. My friend Andrea sent me a message saying that 1884 Stitchery was having a DMC sale. She was just selling a lot. It's all over now. But she was selling a lot of 50 for $15. So I grabbed 3 of them. 2 of them came in. I'm still waiting on 1. I bought them at separate times. Like I bought 2 right away. And then later that night I was like, I should get a couple more. And I went on and there was only 1 left. So I grabbed it. So it's just a bunch of DMC. I need to go through and sort it and all that. But this makes me so, so happy. And that was a really good deal. $15. You don't choose the colors or anything. She just gives you whatever you get, which is a great way to build up your stash. So I was thrilled about that. I did also get some DMC from 123 Stitch for the November Magazine Monthly Challenge, which I can't talk about just yet, but I will show you when I'm allowed to. And then just today in the mail this morning, I got an order from Stony Creek. I can't tell you what this is for either, but this is also for the November Magazine Monthly Challenge. So I got this in. So this is your sneak peek. What are we going to use this for? This is Rainbow Blending Thread. It's all, can you see how sparkly it is? These three. We'll see how that goes. So, and this is a Cashel Vintage Blue Whisper 28 count. Cashel linen. So that is what I got in the mail this week so far. Now we are moving right along to our giveaway. Princess Lily. A lot of you really wanted this. I mean, those of you who wanted it really wanted it. This is still available. So I checked like 1-2-3 Stitch and everything cross stitch. It's still available. If you go on like 1-2-3 Stitch and type in Princess Lily, and Lily is spelled Lili, Lily. It's available in 1-2-3 Stitch. So you can get it if you don't win it. Because only one person can win this. So if you really loved it, go check out 1-2-3 Stitch and they will have it for you. But the winner of this is Alligator Stitcher, Debbie. So congratulations, Debbie. I do have your address, so I will add this to the pile of the other giveaways I have not yet sent out, even though I keep saying I will. We'll get it. You'll get it someday. I don't know when. But yeah, so Debbie, I will send this to you. Congratulations to you. And I'm not going to do a giveaway today. I'm going to hold off till the weekend just because I'm so backed up and I just really need to get caught up and all that. So I'm going to put the giveaways on hold for a few weeks maybe until we can get, meaning me, can get caught back up. Okay, plans for October. We're almost at October. October will be, Thursday? Wednesday or Thursday? So my plans for October. I know last week I showed you all my plans for Magazine Monthly Challenge. So remember the theme is Spooky Stitches, which can be spooky, can be Halloween, or it can be something that scares you. Either way that you want to do that. I'm doing Halloween. The one that I'm going to be stitching, and this is going to be my theme. I need to cover up the pattern here. So this is going to be my theme piece for October, and I will be starting this on the 1st. It's called Witchy Kitty. This is just a black and white print, but it's very cute. This is from Just Cross Stitch, September, October 2011. It's the same issue that my Elegant Pumpkins was in. And I think it's super cute. And my goal for this is to get it done, to start and finish it. I'm telling you, I have big goals for October. But I showed you the other pieces I was planning on starting last week. So if you missed that, go back a week and check out Flosstube number 58. So my other goals for October, the Magazine Monthly Challenge. We're going to finish Harbor Haven. Scene 12. Start, finish, be done with. Complete it. Oh my gosh. That will free up a good chunk of time in my month. Temperature Tree, of course, we're going to continue forward with that. We're going to try to finish Holly Angel. We're going to try to finish Spring at Hawkrun Hollow number 4. That's a start and a finish. And we'll have 2 Whipco pieces at 10 hours each. Jessie Marie called the numbers yesterday. And if you remember last week, Halloween at Hawkrun Hollow is on my Magazine Monthly Challenge, even though it's not in the magazine, I know. But for the acrostic is Ghost, Ghost. And so for the acrostic, you don't necessarily have to make the magazines. You make it work for you. So I'm starting a bunch of new ones to fit the acrostic. So for this one, I thought I just want to have one that, just to make some progress because it's October and it's Halloween, and why not stitch on Halloween at Hawkrun Hollow? So my original goal for that piece was to block 1 is started, but to finish block 1. And as you know, the Hawkrun Hollow pieces just have so much stitching in them. So Hot Run Hollow is on my Whipco board twice from July to December. Twice. Has not been called yet, so it's still on there twice. It was not called for October, which means it'll be called in November and or December. It's fine. So I changed that goal to be, I can't remember what I said, 6 hours maybe? I maybe said 6 hours on it, and I just get as far as I can get on that for 6 hours. So the two Whipco pieces that were called is Spring Quakers, which I think you just saw last month, maybe? You saw it recently. Spring Quakers by Rosewood Manor. And that one, my goal is to finish that one by the end of next year. So I'm excited to pull that one back out. And then the other one that was called was Autumn at Hawk Run Hollow, which I started for Mania. That was a Mania start. And I started it and I didn't even get the top border. So it's the layout is the same as Spring at Hawk Run Hollow with a little border at the top and then 2 blocks side by side by 6 down. So Autumn at Hawk Run Hollow did get called, which is timely and seasonal as well, so that's absolutely fine. So I will be doing 10 hours on Spring Quakers, 10 more hours on Spring Quakers, and 10 hours on Autumn at Hawk Run Hollow sometime in October. And somehow I'm going to get all of that done. I'm a little scared. I don't know how it's going to go. We'll see. We'll just do the best we can. I think my focus, I really do want some of these Halloween pieces I really do want because I haven't really stitched a lot of Halloween. And obviously Harbor Haven, I just want it to get done. My November feels so open and free, even though I know it's really not going to be, but it feels that way without Harbor Haven. They take me between 20, 25 hours a month to work on. That's a big chunk of time to kind of get back into my rotation. And I might use that extra time to get caught back up on Spring at Hawk Run Hollow because I do want to finish that by next year, hoping to finish it by May of next year, which I can do if I keep up with 1 block a month. I'm already behind on a block, but I have it kind of scheduled in to get caught up in December. We'll see. Who knows? It's just goals, right? Nothing's going to happen if I don't get it done. If I have to go to June or July, nothing's going to happen. So we'll just see how that goes. So I think so for this week, what I'm going to do, you almost got rid of me, but not yet. So this week, I am going to be working on Spring at Hawk Run Hollow until October 1st and try to get block 3 as close to done as I can. On October 1st, I am going to start Witchy Kitty and work on that. I don't know. I put down 3 days. I don't know. How big is it? It's 66 by 66. So we'll see how far I get. And I put it down, work on it the first 3 days of October. So we'll see. And then Temperature Tree. But I'll probably see you before I even pull out Temperature Tree. Probably because I'm going to hopefully see you Saturday. So I might only have 2 whips to show you by Saturday. Witchy Kitty and Spring at Hawk Run Hollow. So Saturdays might be short too. But anyway, that's what I have for you. Again, sorry about the lighting today. It's been really kind of in and out. Hopefully it didn't make you ill. And hopefully you could see everything okay. And I'll see you in just a few days on Saturday. I hope you have a great week. Bye.